Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Just going to be doing another playthrough of Legends of Expedition Caldwell Manor. I do have both games, the Crumbling Pyramid and Lost Rubies of the Amazon. So let's go ahead and get rolling here. You know what? I don't have a pen. Hold on one second. We're just going to do this on the fly here, so hang on. Okay, there we go. Alright. Let's make sure everything's good. Yeah, looking good. Okay. We are going to play with the Lost module. So we have that. Have all our artifact dice over there. I'm going to go ahead and just snag all of our characters. There are a lot of characters. Okay, all the rest is kind of, don't really need all that stuff until we get to the funding stuff. Alright, let's start with the expedition date. Today is, what, 30? Is it the 30? No, 20, gosh, I don't even know, 28th? I'll go with 28th. Doesn't really matter. We're going to go on Legend. And I think we're going to start small and go for 30. So Legend difficulty and only 30 of the exhibit artifact points. Okay, so let's find out where we're heading first. Okay, we're heading to Egypt. Hope everyone's having a great day. It is the start of spring break. It's nice to have a little break in the day-to-day stuff here. So, what better way to spend it than having a campaign? Going out on expeditions here. We're gonna grab a danger card. Okay, there it is. Don't need those. Rules references, not really going to need those for now. Let's go ahead and grab an escape chamber. There it is. Let's see what size expedition we are going on. A 6, that is a full size expedition, so that's 17 cards. This is going to hurt. Hurt quite a bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Make sure everything's good here. Yep, looking good. Okay, starting card. Boom. We're ready to roll here, guys. Let's go ahead and grab our first team members here, and we will go with a full squad here on this first go. So that's 4 team members. Got all of our Legends of Expedition tokens, the crumbling tokens. We have the scarab tokens. All right, we're always going to start with 4 supply. I've had some questions about supplies and if they carry over to your next expedition. Unfortunately, they do not. It's just your funding items. And we are playing on Legend difficulty. So with the Crumbling Pyramid, that means 1 torch and 1 letter from home. Let's get our Egyptology notes together here. Just give them just a tiny little shuffle. Okay. Mask and Horus, curse, rifle, beautiful. All good things. Okay. Let's go. All right, we have our start card. It starts down here in this bottom left corner. We'll put the mummy. We'll put our compass. And we are off and running. Here we go. Our first one is a Egyptology note room. We just need 1 6 and boom. There it goes. All right. I will take that first thing for sure. Artifact and lost? No. Just as a refresher, we are looking for a 6 on the orange artifact die. If we get a 6, we get to roll it again, and that's the value of the artifact. If we get a 1 on the black die, that means a team member has been lost, and we'll place a token and that character on that card. And then on any turns after that, if we roll a 6, then we actually find a team member. So no artifact, nobody's lost, so I'm happy with both those. Crumble, no crumble. Crumble's on a 6, and the mummy. Mummy will move 2 when you roll a 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we are in this little poison snake trap. Roll all member dice. We gain a health for each 6 and a poison for each 1. Beautiful. Don't really need the health, but I'm glad we survived. Nothing there. Let's go crumble. No crumble. Mummy will always move 1. And this one is a campsite 3 with the mummy. Nothing from the mummy. We've got a 3 here to get rid of that. A 1 there. Get the mummy out of here. And I do have a reroll with my Egyptology note. Nothing there. I will go ahead and use a supply to make this 5 a 6. And actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's play a little smarter here. I'm going to take the damage. Boom. I'm on a campsite. I have 1 left over. I get to heal. Beautiful. Nobody's lost. No artifacts. Crumble? Nope. Mummy? Moving 2. All right, we're on an Explore 3. There's no real reward here, which is not great. We do have a 1. And do have a reroll. 2, okay. And I'll spend a supply to take this up to a 6 and get rid of that. Okay, nothing there. Ooh, danger. Crumble. Nope. Mummy? 2. Okay, these danger ones are pretty bad. So it's danger 4, and then we're going to roll for danger here. A 5. Oh, we actually got a supply. Nice. Got a 2. Got a 1. Reroll. 3. I will just go ahead and take the damage. Yeah. Ooh, okay. We have a lost team member. That's not good. Here we go. Heading back up. Oh, and a crumble. And let's guess if the mummy's... Oh! Oh no. That thing's gone. Hold on, guys. Alright. Mummy, moving 2, of course. Mummy can move through crumbles. So, this is an Egyptology room. We need 2 6s. I think that's doable. Do have a reroll. Okay, I'll use a supply. Boom. I get the reroll again. I have a reroll. No. Ooh. I think I'll just take a damage. Don't really want to waste my... Oh, no. Got another lost team member. It's getting bad. Getting real bad. And a collapse. Mummy's coming. All right, we got 4, 3 with the mummy. Nothing from the mummy. We've got, oops, that was a 4, I promise. 4, 6, and a 3. And we get a supply. Nice. Really need to find a team member here. Come on. Nope. Nothing. All right, we're going over. Another crumble. Ooh. Mummy, just one. This is an Explorer 2. Got a 3 reroll, a 4. I will use a supply. Take care of that, and this could be it, guys. I don't know. Okay, nobody's lost. No artifacts still. Do I go down and try to solve this again and heal? I'm gonna go for it. No crumble, thank goodness. There's the mummy. We're gonna skip this one. It says you can skip this, so that's what we're gonna do. And you don't roll for artifact or lost on a skip. No crumble, thank gosh. 2 danger. Ooh, snakes, okay. This could be the end of us here. Got a 5, a 1, a 4, a reroll, nothing. I'll use 2 supplies to make that a 2, and I survive somehow. Okay, here we go. No! Ah, now we're lost again. Okay, when you lose your last team member, you get to roll 1 die for each lost team member, and if any 6s come up, then they join your team again. So that's what we need. Okay, we got 1 6. Oh, and they join your team fully. Wait, do they? I can't remember. Did I? Are they fully healed? Hold on, guys. Most of those are remaining perish. 1 last chance to lose. Simply roll a die and return them to your team. Oh no, they do not get their health back, but that's okay. I'll take that. Oh my goodness, guys, come on. No crumble. The mummy will join me. This is a danger 3 with the mummy, and danger is a supply. Good. Nothing from the mummy. We've got a 5. We've got a 6. I'm going to reroll. 4. Okay, I'll use a supply to drop it down to a 3. And I will use a letter from home to make that a 1 and survive. Barely hanging in there, guys. And there are no... Ooh, this is not good. There are no... Let's roll for crumble. Hold on, guys. No artifacts yet. This room has collapsed. Stay in the current room. Roll for collapse. If the room has collapsed, lose 1 team member. Okay. There it is. Duh. Oy. Boom, right on top of me there. Okay, we can roll for our 2 lost team members. Oh my goodness, we got 1 back. This is crazy, guys. Okay. artifact and... No, wait. But they did that. Okay, go there. Okay, so we have to go over, unfortunately. Oh, man. Crumble. Crumble's a... Wait, hold on. Did I already roll for crumble? Crumble? Yeah. It crumbled twice, guys. We're done. No, we're not. This is crazy. Okay, we got one last lost here. Or maybe they come back to us? No. Oh my gosh, this is a mess here. We rolled for collapse for this card. Ended up getting it, so we gained no collapse. But then when we moved here, we have to roll for collapse, and boom, it got us. Holy moly, that was terrible. Now that is a crumbling pyramid. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you count the card. All right, we'll put the our fallen crew right here. All right, well, it's good news and bad news. We lost all 4 of our team members. We've got no artifacts, but we will gain 2, 4, 6, 8 funding on the next expedition. So let's see where we're heading. Yeah, what was 2? Okay, we are going to the Amazon. Lost Rubies of the Amazon. Here we go. Let's get this packed up. I'm not even going to cut, guys, so if you just want to fast forward, you can, but, you know, this is just a little relaxing thing. I don't really feel like stopping and getting all that set up. So you're just gonna see how I pack all this stuff up, really. It's pretty simple. Just get all the cards together. Grab your bag. I like to put the cards in first. Boom. And we're gonna keep all these artifact dice. The dice can go in a coin. All of your tokens can then just drop them in there. And I apologize if this is not really a way that you like to pack up your game, but honestly, it works. So there it is. All right, we're heading to the Amazon. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see how big of an expedition we've got. Okay, it's a small little one. You know, I would not take it lightly, that's for sure. But it is a nice little change from that absolute debacle that was the last expedition. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a danger card. Okay, nasty, nasty, nasty. Go ahead and get your tokens out for this. We've got 4 supply tokens we're going to start out with. We've got the riverboat. We get 1 letter from home. We've got our hunters that are nasty. A guide, curse. Let's go ahead and throw this here like that. Got our rubies over here. Hopefully we have some artifacts on this one, on this go ahead. All right, let's get some items. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. The flare is at 8. I know that for a fact. I think I'm going to grab the pistol as 3. So I'll go ahead, that's 3. A health, it's 5. Got 3 left. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 supplies, and I think that would be a nice little addition there. Just going to go into this area here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. 4. Campsite 4. Got a 2. We've got a 5. Ouch. I'm going to go ahead and use 3 supplies to get this up to a 6. Yeah, I'll do that. No artifacts. Okay. Roll for our soldiers. Okay, we've got 1 soldier on an Explore 3. Okay, we've got a 3. And that is it. I'll use a supply to drop this down to a 4. Get rid of them. I'll just take 2 damage. Alright, here we go. Got an artifact. A 4. I'll take that. Take that all day. Alright, we got 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay. I am going to go for this. I only need 1 6. For a ruby, I will use a supply. Good thing I packed more supplies, and I'll gain the ruby. Nothing. Okay, we got these 2 guys. This guy. 1, that. Alright, we are on a campsite 2. Alright, good. Take care of these. And I do have a reroll. 4. Boom. Love it. And I get to heal 2 because I have 2 left over. Alright, that was perfect. Love that. Love that. So 1, 1, 2, 2. All right, we're on a supply 2. We got a 4 and a 6, and we get 2 supplies. Okay, I like that. Oh, okay, good. All right, we've got 2 soldiers and an Explore 3 on the Anaconda card. All right, we've got a 5 here. I will re-roll this. I'll use a supply to make this a 3, a 2. And I think I'll take 2 damage. Yeah. Get rid of them. Okay, nothing. All right, so with the Anaconda here, we're going to go down, and that will reveal our escape, which is awesome. We got that in a perfect spot. Okay. Guys, we might make it out of here. Probably shouldn't have said that, but whatever. All right, we've got a 1. we've got a 3. I'm going to use a supply to make this a 2. Boom. I will use my pistol to take out an expedition die. And there we are. We made it out. Beautiful. We have 3 remaining artifact dice. Let's see if we get any artifacts here on our way out. Of course not. But the good news is we didn't lose a single team member. And we got 4 artifact points. And we have 2 supply and a med kit. All right, sweet. We did it. Thank you for joining me on this one. I'll have some more later. Got all week, so we'll plan to continue this expedition. That first one was not good, but this one gives me hope, guys. This one gives me hope. We're actually going to get 8 funding again, plus our supplies, so we should be pretty good after this. So yeah, have a great spring break, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.